Let's be vulnerable. I'm so vulnerable. Let's be vulnerable. I'm so vulnerable.
What up, Joe? Welcome to episode Jelly Lounge Radio Show where we discuss politics like family. That's the theme song Vulnerable off my upcoming double album, Jail Lee for Life, Jail Lee Forever. On music copyright, don't mute nothing. I'm your host, Jail Lee. A lot of great things going on this holiday. Happy Valentine's weekend. We have in Detroit a few things you can go do, check out. You can check out the Blind Owl restaurant in Royal Oak. They're offering a sushi rolling class. Go ahead now. My cat boy. You check that out. Some you and your boo-boo can do together. Be fun. Downtown Detroit have a few restaurants. They have the Sexy Steak. Opens at 5. That type of nice ambiance you want to do as a couple. There's Restaurant Park, Sullivan Steakhouse, the Apparatus Room, Experience Suzu, Asian dish restaurant, Texas de Brazil. I've been there. Nice restaurant. Now they now I know those little flags they put on your table for red and green, that means something. When you got green, they're gonna keep giving you nice sized pieces of meats, and they keep it coming. You gotta have to put the red boy up there to time out. Don't hurt yourself. You know. That's a great place to check out Andiamo. That's on the riverfront. Another great restaurant. I had a pleasure to check that out a few years ago. I love the Chop House. Haven't been there. Or the Shelby or Baru, Detroit. That's a Latin restaurant. There's multiple others. I know if you're trying to set that scene. I know the Whitney was a nice place to check out. You want to go to do dessert or the nice high-end dinner. I know I've done the dessert before on a date years ago where they had someone playing the piano. Y'all sitting there chopping up. Used to be someone's mansion. Nice environment. Then if you want to go the museum route, you can check out the Detroit Institute of Arts on Woodward. A lot of great pieces of art in there. And got a little food spots in there now too. Charles H. Wright African Museum. A lot of history of our people there, given this Black History Month. Shout out to our people that done stuff to advance. You'll learn a lot. I know I learned that. They even have music, a room for music of the different styles and cultures that we have up to now. The Detroit Symphony. If you really want to be high end with it, hit the classical music. Now, I was a music major at Wayne State, so we used to sing at a lot of them type of places. We sung there once with the orchestra, and that was an experience because the way we was as the choir, they had our stand, our risers. It was behind them, and I never experienced that before singing in the choir where it was behind them, and our professor at the time and conductor, he went to the middle of the room, far wall. And he like, I need to hear you over there. And we looking like, man, hold on. You got all these instruments in front of us, and we got to sing over that? Like, what this dude talking about? And they're like, because that's an instrument as well, your voice. All of you guys and women need to be able to project over their instruments and hit my hand as he was putting it at that back wall. It took us a minute, and I was amazed in doing it at wow. I didn't think, I always had a little notion of you need to have the instruments behind you. I never knew that you could still project over them. And we hit the notes. It sounded good. People came out. It's a great time. So if you want to do that real, get dressed up, take her somewhere nice, or you take him somewhere nice, something to do. And then I know in Woodward they still have the Garden Bowl. As I worked at Wayne State, a lot of time me and my homeboy would go there on the Friday, hit the gym after class. We'd go over there, grab something to drink, grab some pieces of chicken. We'd be over there for a few hours playing bowling. And great spot, a lot of trash we would talk. And the other homeboy he would fall through. Great spot to be right there near campus as well. That's some great things to check out and do. Also, next week, and I had the pleasure to be a part of this Detroit Book City. I did their book fair. They know I'm doing it in December. My first book. Inspiration, keep working, keep grinding, keep praying to achieve your goals. Hashtag musician thoughts. They have their 4th annual African American Family Expo coming up. Wait a minute, make sure I got it right. That's why I have all the tech to make sure I can get the right information to you. My bad, their 10th annual African American Family Book Expo and Read-In. It'll be next Saturday, the 21st, from 12 to 5 p.m. at Developing Kids Village Hall in Detroit. And that location is 24230 West McNichols Road. If you're from the D, that's 6 Mile. It's free admission, reserved, required through Eventbrite. And it features 40 plus independent authors. You can purchase autographed books for all ages and participate in National African American Reading. The highlight for this will be special appearance by Dr. Tonisa Welch, First Lady of BMF, for her debut memoir release. Activities, Kids Zone with crafts activities to promote a love of reading. As a fellow author, that's some great stuff to check out. I mean, that experience I had with my book was this one I learned. Okay, you can write a book, you can get some copies, but to go to a book expo hookup, man, they got the posters of themselves. They got the tables decked out. They got all the different paperback, hardcover books. It was like I was watching Ric Flair give an event, because it was that grandiose. Like, whoa, I didn't know the book world get down like this. I just had some little note cards, a few of my books, put at a table. But I did catch a little fire, sold most of my books because I was signing, and I noticed other people weren't doing that. And one of my consumers like, "Oh my God, you're signing it!" Like, yes, what can I make it out to? And I dated it, and I sold most of the books I took with me. I'm looking to do a book, well, a launch for my books and music and stuff I got going on this summer. Find somewhere to do it. But they do great work, Detroit Book City. Check them out. Should be a great event next weekend. Also, recently, Big Sean and Usher has launched a 1 million entertainment innovation incubator investment for local youth within a new Boys and Girls Club in Michigan, or at Michigan Central Station in Detroit. It'll be located on the 5th floor. It'll be 13,000 to 15,000 square feet facility. Features a virtual production studio, special effects lab, and creative spaces for youth aged 14 to 24 to build careers in music, film, and technology. That's a big deal. How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. That's a big deal for that type of space, because it's a lot of creative minds in Detroit. Just when I was going to Wayne State a few years ago, I would see the people doing the film work or the design designing clothes, fashion, everything. And the music department, a lot of creative people in Metro Detroit. So you can get them early and put them in an environment to foster those talents. Don't tell them what type of great movie stories they could tell, music they can put out, or technologies they can make. I mean, I know I can see we in the Skynet era, you know, Chat GPT, AI. Hey, learn up on it. Best I can tell you. Anything new coming to the game, learn about it so you know how to maneuver with and work it to your advantage. I've used it myself a little bit. Can't lie. You know, you gotta keep up with the world, man. Keep up with technologies. Even shout out to StreamYard platform I'm on because they a lot of stuff I was looking to start go buying to do, they do here. And I appreciate that. You know, the special effects I gotta use more of. You know, like I definitely love the when I started out with this, people had the machines to do all that. Now they added some stuff on here already. And it's a cool platform to put stuff out, reasonably priced. What else going on, Detroit? Well, you know you got to get your car wash. A lot of great car wash. I know. I always would go to Jack's, but they just redid the one on Telegraph and 10 Mile, right next to that Midas oil change spot that I normally go to, Southfield, Michigan. Got my car wash. Boy, it look nice. There's plenty of spots in the D or do it yourself. No, save money. Get ready for the night. So I know we're going out, Detroit. Sun's out. Weather ain't too cold, it's decent. Valentine's weekend. You're going out. You're gonna get it in. You know. In the world, Shanghai had a sinkhole in a suburban railroad construction site. And I saw a video like, wow, I was like, that big of a size of a hole. And it was triggered by a water leak. I know years ago we had sinkholes pop up, I think before COVID or right after COVID. And I know one that we had, which was I forgot what city it was in Michigan, but when it went down, it was old tunnels where you saw old 1950 cars down there. I'm like, I didn't know we had tunnels under Detroit or under Michigan like that. Like, what the world? How about that? Learn something new. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna work to get that straightened out. Finish working over there. There's been a partial government shutdown at Department of Homeland Security due to Congress not funding that agency by the end of Friday. Most workers will keep their jobs. Not going to be a big blow like the last government shutdown for 30 plus days that affected a lot of people. The reason Congress wanted to keep negotiating reform to Immigration Enforcement Agency. Senate Democrats were demand this due to the two American citizens that were fatally shot by agents in Minneapolis last month, January. I mean, I do understand because some of the videos you see, some of them are coming in a little too hot. Now, a lot of different stories are out about some people potentially were antagonizing, but there's other ways to subdue people without the deadly force. Because it's a bad look as an agency if, regardless of what the civilian done, you taking that weapon out and using it, that's going to have more of a lasting effect and impression on people than what caused it. That is tell you when you were in school, well, this person kept punching me, so I laid a haymaker on him and knocked him out. They're not really going to, unless you got the video footage to show that this person kept hitting you and you retaliated in self-defense. They're going to see what you did. And what you did laid more damage, they might come down harder on you. So it could be some reform. And for people that didn't know, all presidents deal with immigration and having people not U.S. citizens go back to their country. President Obama did it as well. Other presidents. It's not just a President Trump thing. You got to come over here the right way. I sympathize with your situation from the country you come from, but you got to come here the right way. That's a president duty to make sure you are looking out for the interests of the American citizens or American people that are legally here paying taxes. Now, people do come over here. Some states, my bro and I we chopped a little bit about it earlier. You might not see the effect, but some states do. And then that becomes an issue. Because if you paying your taxes, you're supposed to see your tax dollars work for you. So I do get that. And shout out to Social Saturday on LinkedIn. It's on there. Reaching out, connecting a lot of people. Hopefully some could be guests to my interview show, Middle Ground JLE. Help people find their purpose, interviewing our career fields, creatives, whatever you're doing, small businesses. A lot of talented people out here. Some might need to see your story to encourage them to start figuring out what they should be doing. I just did the season finale for Sports Lounge last night, season 5. Shout out to my co-host Marte. She stepped away. Take 2-week break from doing that. I do have an interview coming up end of the month. But next week, Friday, it's going to be a Jeff Chill day. Gotta get some me time. I tell y'all that in my videos. I might start doing weekends too to encourage people like I do when I'm at work walking. And I post a little second, encourage you, get after what you need to work on. Might start adding that and just go 7 days a week with it. Because the grind don't stop. The goal is to get to what you was created to do. And when you get there, there's still more work to do because now you need to maintain it. You might be able to give opportunities to people, hire them, or whatever, and be a good steward over it. So you're always going to be grinding, but it's the way you grind. Because I wrote a movie. I'm looking to get funding for it to get it made. Comedy movies, great movie to make you laugh, root for the main character, feel his dream. Got some wild names for the villains and just characters. Great movie. I'm working on my next movie script, romance comedy. Got a few more books I'm about to put out. You need to check out my latest political thriller book, The Order of 12th Intellect. Lord Radness III is off the hook as a villain. I know, I wrote it, so I have some of them tendencies in my thought process. I watched the soap opera villains back in the day, Channel 4. I couldn't watch Thundercats until that went off. So C.C. Catwell, Stefano DeMera, them elements is in that character. He's of influence. Got a lot of influence, power, money. Oh, yeah. When he see the world, you're going like, man, he on some Thanos stuff, Jeff. What's wrong with you? I guarantee people I know will read this book. Go get it. It's on Amazon. Jeffrey L. Elbridge, look it up. You'll see it. I thought about chess because he playing chess with everything. That's what's covered I designed. When you read it, I guarantee you're going to be like, man, what's wrong with Jeff? You wrote this? Yep. God bless me with a lot of creativity and imagination. I'm going to give it all to you. That's all I can tell you. I'm going to get these stories out. And my music, I'm working now. I'm about to get back to studio to work on my 3rd album. But right now, I'm really on the thing of, because I'm not whole without making music. Whether I'm at home, make some acapella, and I put it out, like Cause You No Pain. Something I came up with, I put out, that's out. I'm looking to release something a month. Working on music at home. Now I want to really get in my production to hone in on my thing and put it out. So I'm gonna get in this garage band and really figure it out. So whether I can get to the studio or not, studio here. And I like this background, but one day I'm gonna have a house built with that background. You know, because I was about to say, I'm telling you, StreamYard, I was about to go buy something so I could have a nice background. They looked out for me, did it already. Like, cool. They all right with me. I hope you're doing some fun for yourself as well this weekend because you work hard. You need to see it all adds up and you matter. Don't let nobody tell you different. That's going to be a mantra for 26 because too much stuff I'm seeing with people thinking about taking themselves out. You got too much talent and greatness that the world needs. You matter. You're going to have more good days and bad days. So whatever you're going through, you're going to get through it. Because we need whatever you got, whatever skill set. The world needs it. It'll make it a better place. But definitely enjoy yourself this weekend, Valentine's weekend. New episode, middle ground later, ground floor. Got this one. I'm going to have to make some reels, so be some time. It's process. It's more work go on after you get off camera. Appreciate everybody rocking with this new show. I'm going to start working, get more segments as I keep developing it and growing it. Appreciate the views. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube. So I appreciate if you go to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with JLE Network. Like, subscribe. Just keep getting more content. Just keep it coming. So y'all be safe. Enjoy yourself. Hydrate. And we'll be back later on today. Till next time, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to purchase my latest products, my books and music, go to Amazon.com. I have new merchandise on the way. Like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with JLE Network. Thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in.